Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson. A close call serves as a reminder to never fly a drone anywhere near a wildfire. This morning, a private drone flying over the Grassy Ridge fire in eastern Idaho nearly collided with a firefighting helicopter. Fire crews say flying in restricted areas puts lives in danger and seriously hampers firefighting efforts.
When we see a drone flying near a wildfire, we have to shut down all the air traffic that's working on that fire. So that means air tankers, helicopters, any aircraft that's flying and trying to put that fire out has to be landed. And that means that that fire is going to grow in size.
Fire officials say the message is, if you fly, we can't. The federal government has their own drones, but they're all coordinated with fire management teams to make sure no collisions happen. With so many fires burning across the West, resources are stretched thin, so thin that the National Interagency Fire Center in Boise has called in international firefighters. NIFC announced today firefighters from Australia and New Zealand will soon join the battle in the western states. It's the first time that's happened since 2015.
So they're going to help us out with fire management positions. So that means guiding crews who are on the fire line, helping to direct firefighters who are out there fighting these fires.
A total of 146 firefighters are arriving in Boise on Friday, and they'll be briefed and ready to help the Northwest region by Monday. Australia and New Zealand, by the way, experienced similar wildfire seasons to the U.S., so the BLM says firefighters know what they're getting into. Idaho teachers are earning less now than 2 decades ago. That's a major finding from a new study from the Idaho Center for Fiscal Policy. The nonpartisan nonprofit found after adjusting for inflation, Idaho teachers have seen an almost 7% drop in salary since the year 2000. This even after the state has boosted teacher pay with the career ladder over the last 4 years.
Idaho's salaries aren't that far different than what you're seeing in some of these conservative red states where teachers have walked out. Kentucky was a case in point in the study. Average teacher salary in Kentucky, a state that has had teacher strikes, is about $5,000 more than the average salary in Idaho.
The study finds Idaho ranks 43rd in the nation when it comes to teacher salaries. To see the full Making the Grade interview, head to the 6 on Your Side Facebook page. Canyon County commissioners are looking for another temporary solution to address overcrowding at the jail. This because they have been unable to get voters to approve funding for a permanent solution. Commissioners will soon be voting on a new proposal to install 28 new trailer-based units in the jail's parking lot to house more than 120 female inmates. Officials say it will alleviate pressure to build a new jail now and save the county money in the meantime.
We're averaging about 40 plus inmates housed out of county a day, and at a cost of $75 a day that we're paying other counties. It makes more sense to keep that money in Canyon County.
The quick fix would give them 7 years, the length of the temporary unit lease, to come up with a more permanent solution. If 2 out of 3 Canyon County commissioners vote in favor of the proposal this month, the county will contract a $10 million deal with a Missouri company to make it happen.